The sun began its slow climb above the horizon, casting golden streaks across the sprawling airbase. A light breeze carried the scent of fuel and freshly turned asphalt, mingling with the faint hum of activity from mechanics and ground crew. Amid the orderly chaos of morning routines, one aircraft drew every eye, commanding attention as it rested proudly on the tarmac. The J10-C, the pride of the Pakistan Air Force, had recently undergone its latest transformation, emerging with a striking camouflage livery that seemed to shimmer under the sun. The colors, a precise blend of olive green, sandy tan, and subtle gray, were designed not only for aesthetic appeal but also for tactical advantage, allowing the aircraft to merge seamlessly with the varied terrain below, whether in mountainous regions, desert expanses, or dense forests. Observers marveled at the sleek lines of the jet, each curve meticulously engineered to maximize aerodynamic efficiency. Every panel, every seam, reflected an obsession with perfection. It was more than just a machine, it was a statement of technological prowess and strategic might. The ground crew moved with practiced precision, checking tire pressures, refueling tanks, and inspecting the intricate systems that powered the aircraft. Pilots stood nearby, helmets under their arms, their eyes scanning the jet with a mix of admiration and anticipation. There was a palpable sense of pride in the air, a quiet excitement that spoke louder than words. Today, this J10-C would make its first showcase flight in its new camouflage, a demonstration not just of its stealth and agility but of the relentless progress the Air Force had made in recent years. Engineers hovered over consoles, double-checking diagnostics and flight systems, ensuring that nothing could go wrong. Every detail mattered, from the alignment of the panels to the smooth operation of the control surfaces. This was not a mere ceremonial flight, it was a test, a declaration that Pakistan's air defense capabilities had entered a new era. As the pilots climbed into the cockpit, the canopy slid closed with a soft hiss, sealing them into a world of controls, dials, and cutting-edge avionics. The interior of the cockpit was a marvel of modern engineering, with displays providing real-time data on altitude, speed, radar tracking, and weapon readiness. The pilot ran through the pre-flight checklist, each step a ritual perfected through countless hours of training. With engines powered up, the J10-C began to hum with life, vibrating slightly as power coursed through its frame. A low rumble grew into a resonant roar, filling the air with a thrilling energy that sent a shiver down the spine of every onlooker. The ground crew signaled with practiced hand gestures, confirming that the runway was clear. With a final nod from the pilot, the brakes released, and the aircraft surged forward, tires squealing as it accelerated down the runway. In seconds, it lifted effortlessly into the sky, leaving behind a trail of anticipation and awe. The J10-C's ascent was graceful, yet commanding. Its camouflage livery reflected the morning sunlight in subtle patterns, breaking the outline of the aircraft against the backdrop of clouds and blue sky. The pilot pushed the jet into a series of maneuvers designed to highlight both agility and control. Tight turns, rapid climbs, and sudden dives showcased the aircraft's responsiveness, as if it were an extension of the pilot's own body. Observers on the ground held their breath during barrel rolls and sharp banking turns, watching as the aircraft danced in the sky with a precision that only years of engineering and pilot skill could achieve. Each movement was calculated, elegant, and yet carried an underlying power, a reminder that this beautiful machine was designed for combat, not just spectacle. The roar of the engines echoed across the airbase, a thrilling reminder of the force contained within this compact but lethal frame. From above, the landscape stretched in a tapestry of mountains, valleys, and open plains, providing the perfect canvas to demonstrate the effectiveness of the camouflage. As the J10-C sliced through the sky, its livery blended with shadows and sunlight, rendering it almost invisible from certain angles. Radar operators monitored the aircraft closely, noting the precision with which it maintained speed, altitude, and positioning. Simulated missions tested interception tactics and evasive maneuvers, each scenario executed flawlessly. The pilot pushed the jet further, feeling the response of every control surface, the power of every engine thrust, the delicate balance between speed and maneuverability. Below, the ground crew watched with a mix of pride and professional scrutiny, noting how the aircraft's new design enhanced not only visual stealth but aerodynamic performance. Cameras and drones captured every angle, documenting the first flight in vivid detail for both internal evaluation and public showcase. As the flight progressed, the J10C demonstrated more than just raw power, it exhibited intelligence in motion. The combination of speed, agility, and advanced avionics allowed for rapid decision-making and tactical flexibility. The pilot executed complex aerial sequences, weaving through the sky with grace while maintaining situational awareness and control. Each maneuver was met with cheers and applause from observers, the excitement of witnessing cutting-edge technology in action palpable across the airbase. For the Pakistan Air Force, this flight represented more than just the debut of a camouflaged aircraft. It was a milestone, a tangible demonstration of their commitment to maintaining air superiority and advancing national defense capabilities. The J10C was not only a tool of protection, it was a symbol of innovation, determination, and unwavering vigilance over the skies. As the sun climbed higher, the pilot began the descent back to the airbase. The J10C approached the runway with the same elegance it had displayed in flight, touching down smoothly and rolling to a gradual stop. Mechanics and engineers moved quickly to inspect the aircraft, confirming its systems had performed flawlessly under the stress of real-world maneuvers. The pilot emerged from the cockpit, greeted by applause and admiration from colleagues and onlookers. Cameras captured every angle, immortalizing the moment when Pakistan's J10C had proven its capabilities in both design and performance. The morning's flight had not only showcased an aircraft but had highlighted a vision, a future where advanced technology, skilled personnel, and strategic foresight combined to safeguard the nation's skies. It was a day that would be remembered, not merely for the roar of engines or the shimmer of camouflage, but for the confidence and pride it instilled in everyone who witnessed the J10C soar. The following day, the J10C prepared to join a high-altitude training exercise, an opportunity to demonstrate not only its agility but also the effectiveness of its camouflage in real tactical scenarios. The airbase was alive with coordinated activity, pilots conducting final briefings while ground crews made meticulous checks of each aircraft. Weather conditions were ideal, clear skies with gentle winds, but the exercise demanded absolute precision. The J10C rolled onto the runway, its newly painted camouflage reflecting the early morning light in subtle, mesmerizing patterns. Today, it would not fly alone, it would operate as part of a squadron, performing complex maneuvers that required exact timing and coordination. The pilots exchanged nods, each aware that the upcoming mission was a test of skill, technology, and teamwork. Once airborne, the squadron formed tight formations, their silhouettes cutting through the sky with sleek elegance. The J10C, with its distinctive camouflage, appeared almost invisible against the backdrop of mountains and desert terrain. Radar operators on the ground monitored each aircraft, impressed by how seamlessly the jet blended into its surroundings while maintaining peak performance. The pilots practiced interception drills, simulated dogfights, and high-speed passes, pushing each aircraft to its operational limits. The J10C responded flawlessly, its controls precise and intuitive, allowing the pilot to execute rapid changes in direction without losing stability. The formation weaved through the sky, banking and diving in perfect synchrony, a demonstration of both human skill and engineering mastery. During the exercise, the J10C's camouflage proved to be more than an aesthetic feature. As the pilots executed evasive maneuvers, the aircraft seemed to disappear against the varied terrain, testing the effectiveness of visual stealth in conditions that mimicked real combat scenarios. Drones and tracking systems documented every move, providing critical data for analysis. Pilots felt a heightened sense of confidence knowing that the aircraft's design offered both performance and protection. Each maneuver was a calculated effort, balancing speed with the ability to evade and engage, demonstrating that this aircraft was built for more than just display, it was built for survival and dominance in the skies. Ground teams watched intently, noting how the aircraft maintained stability and responsiveness even under extreme stress, a testament to its engineering and the skill of the pilots guiding it. As the exercise continued, the J10C engaged in simulated combat drills with other aircraft, demonstrating its capability to rapidly respond to threats and maintain situational awareness. The pilot pushed the aircraft through high G turns, steep climbs, and sudden dives, all while maintaining communication with the squadron and mission control. Each move required precise calculations and split-second decisions, testing both human and machine. Observers on the ground were captivated by the display of aerial prowess, watching as the camouflaged jets maneuvered with fluidity and grace. The J-10C's advanced avionics provided real-time feedback, allowing the pilot to anticipate threats and adjust tactics, highlighting the sophisticated integration of technology and human skill. It was a dynamic dance of precision and power, a testament to the aircraft's versatility and combat readiness. After hours of intensive training, the squadron returned to the airbase, the J-10C descending smoothly from the sky and taxiing to its designated position. Mechanics and engineers immediately began detailed inspections, verifying that every system had functioned optimally throughout the rigorous exercise. The pilot emerged from the cockpit, a mix of exhilaration and professional satisfaction evident on their face. The morning had been a triumph, a clear demonstration of the J-10C's capabilities in real-world scenarios. Cameras and drones captured the moments, preserving evidence of the jet's performance for evaluation and public showcase. The camouflage had not only impressed in appearance but had proven its value as an integral aspect of modern air combat strategy. As the sun began to set, casting long shadows over the airbase, the J-10C stood ready for the final demonstration of the day. This flight was not about maneuvers or exercises but about legacy and presence. The jet soared once more, cutting across the horizon with a quiet, commanding authority. Its sleek form and unique camouflage were a symbol of the Pakistan Air Force's commitment to innovation, readiness, and national defense. Citizens and aviation enthusiasts who followed the exercise online marveled at the aircraft's performance, sharing videos and images that highlighted both its aesthetic and operational excellence. For the pilot and crew, it was a moment of pride, a recognition that their dedication, training, and expertise had culminated in a machine capable of unparalleled performance. The flight concluded with the J-10C returning to the hangar, engines humming softly as systems powered down. Engineers conducted final checks, ensuring that every component had withstood the stress of intensive maneuvers. The jet's presence in the hangar was more than functional, it was inspirational. The camouflage, once just paint, now represented a philosophy, innovation combined with strategy, aesthetics combined with functionality, and human skill combined with technological advancement. As night fell, the J-10C remained a sentinel of the skies, ready for future missions, exercises, or demonstrations. It embodied the vision of a modern air force, dynamic, resilient, and always prepared. The day had proven that the J-10C was not just an aircraft but a symbol of strength, precision, and the relentless pursuit of excellence in the defense of the nation.